Welcome back, historic Paramount Theater on Long Island, as we have this special edition of Fight Night, Future Stars. And inside, undefeated, Issouf Kenda taking on Javier Loya, coming off his first professional loss. We look at the tail of the tape and the reach advantage in favor of Kenda, who also has a 1-inch height advantage over Loya, 2 years older. No standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only doctor or ref can stop the fight. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and the fight is official after 4, scheduled for 8 for these junior welterweights. Let's go to Joe Antonacci with the official introductions.
Boxing fans, here we go. We continue as main events, and Joe DeGuardia Star Boxing present 8 rounds of action in the junior welterweight division. Your judges, Julie Letterman, John McKay, John Poderoy, and your referee, Eddie Claudio. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, originally from Chihuahua, Mexico, now living and fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona. He weighed in at 140½ pounds. Black trunks, ivory trim. Professional record, 7 victories, 1 defeat. 6 of his 7 victories coming by way of knockout. Please welcome Javier El Gallo Negro Loya. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, originally from Burkina Faso, West Africa, now living and fighting out of the Bronx in New York City. He weighed in at 141 pounds, red and green trunks, professional record a perfect 15 victories, no defeats, 5 wins coming by knockout. Please welcome Issouf Volcano Kenda. Our referee, Eddie Claudio, has our fighters' final instructions. Issouf.
Quítale the rope. Let's go. Right there.
All right, gentlemen, I gave you instructions in the dressing room. The trunks are fine, okay? Just keep the blows right here, okay? I expect a good, clean fight. When I say break, I mean break, no punches, okay? At this time, touch them up, get back to your corners.
8 rounds, junior welterweights.
And Kenda, who came from Africa to locate in the Bronx, New York, he wanted to be a world champion. Wanted to come to the U.S. and establish himself as a fighter. Javier Loya fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, coming off his first professional loss after 7 straight wins, 6 of those by way of knockout. It's scheduled for 8, and we're underway.
And 2, how Loya comes back from his first loss. And it's also going to be very interesting to see how Kenda deals with a guy with the type of experience like Loya has. Good left hook by Kenda.
Kenda was able to slide that in.
And there's not a lot of fighters that come over from Africa that come over here and are very successful, but there are a long line of a couple guys who are very good. Ike Corte, the Bazooka Corte, a former welterweight champion, had wars with David Lopez and also Oscar De La Hoya. Also Azuma Nelson, another great one who had 4 battles with Jesse James Leija. Very, very, very good lineage from those top-of-the-line African fighters.
And Kenda making himself known throughout the New York area. He is the New York State light welterweight champ. You know, building blocks. That's what his camp has talked about a little bit here. Continue to add on to this. They know this is a good test at 15-0 in Loya, who, as you said, BJ, has some good fight background here. Good experience in his victories and opponents.
And one thing you see out of Kenda, there's not a lot of openings. there's not a lot of areas to attack him because he's very proficient and very effective in his defense. When he's not punching, he's protected. When he's punching, he's protected. So it makes it very difficult for Loya. Good right hand by Loya. It makes it difficult for him to find openings.
Loya able to get in his best punch. Again, he's a guy that likes knockouts. Nice left by Kenda. Grazed him with the hook.
Both guys are big punchers, Kenny.
They'll stay right in there, won't they? Kenda with 5 knockouts of his own in his 15 wins.
And he doesn't have a high knockout percentage, but that could be a tribulation to him just being match tough and not being able to knock some of the higher level opposition guys out, but you can still tell he's a solid puncher. Maybe not a knockout specialist, but he's still learning his craft in there. He's got the fundamentals to be a good puncher. Beautiful left hook.
It came right back with that left again.
And you see what makes the hook good is the leverage that he creates with that left hook. It's that whipping motion, the elbow following the knuckle, creating that perfect line, giving the hook that power that it needs to land at that angle. Good punch by Kenda. And I think both guys have one another's respect here, Kenny. They've both been touched by the other one's power a little bit, and they know they need to be careful.
They do. The feeling out process with a couple of real good feels in this.
A good first round by Kenda.
Nice punches landed by each man to start things off. Issouf Kenda, there you see the punching power trying to stay undefeated after round 1. The NBC Sports Network special presentation of Fight Night Future Stars.
Let's go, Coach.
Good lead left hook by Kenda there. He landed that punch a couple times in that first round, and we saw a very nice, effective short left hook on Loya in that first round. Again, comes right out with it again in the beginning of the second round. Hook right hand, one of my favorite combinations.
Break. No.
Round 2 scheduled for 8, these junior welterweights. Kenda in the red and green is yet to lose. Loya coming off his first loss after reeling off 7 straight to start his pro career, and they pick up where they left off.
And you see Kenda coming out and landing that lead left hook, and both guys are kind of just said for a second, you know what, we're going to stop boxing and find out who's tougher. Right when I say that, they go back to the center of the ring. But the reason I like that hook right hand combination so much is because when Kenda shoots that lead left hook, Loya is forced to raise up his right hand. He has to pick up his right hand to defend that punch. When he picks it up, the right hand of Kenda comes right behind it and leaves Loya open. It's a very effective combination. There he is right there.
Right, and he's down. Loya is dropped by Kenda.
We were just talking about that, Kenny, right then. When he shoots the left, he's got to defend it. The right comes right behind it. Loya's in a lot of trouble here.
I'm going to give you one shot.
Loya, as you heard, we're giving you one shot. He was shaken.
Very
Takes
unsteady
the 8
legs.
count. Kenda goes right back. Again with the right.
Fight's over.
Kenda's put it away. Issouf Kenda is still unbeaten. A second round knockout of Javier Loya.
And it's very impressive, Kenny. The way he did it was impressive. He came out very composed in the first round, set up his big shots in the second round. The hook right hand, it immediately started to land. Once he found that, he went back to it, and he showed the power. Those 5 knockouts can be very deceptive. We talked about that in the first round.
Much more power than one maybe would perceive by looking at that record. He is now 16-0. 6 of those wins by knockout. And an emphatic one tonight against Javier Loya, who was 7-1 coming in, and most felt the best opponent that Kenda had faced. And what an entertaining fighter to watch.
I tell you what, I liked what I saw tonight, Kenny. Beautiful short right hand. You see Loya shooting the jab. Kenda coming right over the top with a very short right hand, right on the chin. Watch this. Beautiful timing. Perfect. Right on the chin.
And let's listen to it now as we watch.
7, 8. How you feel? Come to me. I'm gonna give you one shot.
And you see the fighting spirit of Loya there. Hey, I feel good. The guy can barely stand up. He says he feels good. Another good hook. Another good right hand by Kenda.
New York City. God bless New York. Love New York. God bless Africa.
He fought a tough guy tonight and put him away, and Javier Loya now leaving the ring. Back in the ring is our own Chris Mannix with the winner. Chris.
Thanks, Kenny.